Alright folks, here's another video on Friday night. I just want to share a few insights with you, and before I start, I just want to say that in some of my latest videos you may feel that, some of you may feel that I'm talking a little bit in confusion, that I'm confused who is my organic twin, who is manifested twin, what's this person that I refer to as a sacral chakra guy, what is his role in this whole journey, or that you may feel that I'm not sure where I am at this point. And that's exactly right. The reason why I say this right now is because I watch many videos by twin flame community, by light workers and card readers, tarot readers, and energy readers, and people who just have things downloaded to them, who share to learn so we can learn from them, so we can find answers in their videos. And my approach to this twin flame community, my approach to you is my own approach is to share my story and occasionally give you advice, but mostly share my story in order to show you what a twin flame journey is like, so you can draw similarities to your own stories, or to even from differences if my story is different than yours, because every story is different, every person is different. So and when I say person, I mean twin flame in union is one person. When I say every person is different, I mean one complete person is the reunion, which means when you come with your twin flame, then you become whole and they become whole, and you are one together. That's why I love that 11, number 11. 11 represents twin flames, because it's like one and one. They both become one, but together they're still one. They first have to become two. One each person has to be complete, and then they're complete as one person. And I have a background on what I'm saying, because in the Quran, this is described as splitting of the person, splitting of the soul. It says it was one person, it was one soul that became two. In physical separation, we are now at this point, before your reunion, you're two, but then, each is separate, and it feels not complete. You can feel that hole in your heart. Always when you wanted someone to fill that empty void inside of you and they failed to do it, circumstances also failed to provide you with that, because the universe didn't allow you to stay with that person, your karmic partner, or your false twin flame, or your person that was channeling your twin flame for a while and then they stopped. It just means that the universe didn't allow you to stay with that person, and maybe it looked like that person broke up with you or something like that, but that was just a part of what it appeared to be, and maybe you blame that person and you said, oh, they broke my heart, here's this emptiness again. But emptiness is what you carry with you all this time. Emptiness comes from separation from your twin. And that's why we're called twins, because, in nature we have the example of actual physical twins, siblings, that when they're separated, especially at small age, they have separation issues. They cannot stand being apart from each other. Or if they were separated at birth, and like maybe sometimes these kids get adopted, they feel each other all their life. They feel something is missing physically in their life. The person is physically missing in their life. This is how we feel about our twin flame, our twin soul, is that we feel inside our souls, we feel that huge void. Something's been cut off from us. And so we try to fulfill that void. And everybody has that void, because everybody has a twin flame. It's just not for everybody to awaken to that fact. Or maybe one day we all will, because that's where the world is leading us to. So, as I was saying, I take you on this journey with me. It's kind of like those people who have like those travel vlogs. They show you videos of their travel, and they like share with you their journeys, and you watch on YouTube. I'm just sharing my twin flame journey with you so you can learn from my experience, what I'm sharing, the parts that I'm sharing with you. I'm not here to pretend that I know something more than you know. Okay, so you will learn from my videos, but not in the way that maybe you're expecting, like that I will tell you miracles and then I will tell you secrets about your twin flame journey. I'm gonna read for you what's gonna happen tomorrow. I cannot dare to do that because nobody knows what's happening tomorrow. I mean, I have readers that I watch, and tarot readers and energy readers, and I'm encouraging you to do the same thing. They helped me a great deal many times. But my videos are not like that. My videos are about the journey, and then as you go along, if you have to follow each video to see how far did we get. And yeah, today I'm gonna now say that sacral chakra guy I talked about in the previous video, that maybe manifestation of the union can come through him. You never know, because we cannot judge and say this person is better than the other. Even our twin, who we recognize as our organic initial twin that started us on this journey, is we may not end up being with them. I mean, after all, don't be disappointed when I'm saying this. I'm not saying that you won't. You probably will end up with the organic twin. I kind of feel that I'm 99.9% sure that I'm going to end up with my organic twin after all, you know? But I don't know when. I don't know, maybe in 10 or 20, 30 years, or maybe in 30 minutes from now. With God, everything is possible. 30 minutes from now, yes, it's possible that he may place a call or something, but it may happen in 30 years from now, or maybe I won't be alive in 30 years from now, because nobody, again, let's go back to that when I said nobody knows Gaib, nobody knows unseen. God knows what will happen in 5 minutes from now. You know, I'm recording this video now, but I actually already started recording one, and I stopped because I had a phone call, you know, from my manifested twin, mind you. So, you know, we never know exactly. We just go on a journey. It's just like a journey, an actual journey. You may be on a bus. It's taking you to another state or another country. And then flat tire on the bus happens, you know. It doesn't mean you're not going to continue a journey. It's just a flat tire. You got to stop, repair, and go. This is how this journey is. So, you know, sometimes you have a flat tire on this journey. And you think, I'm done with this, man. I'm not into this twin flame thing anymore. This is like exhausting, you know. But then you just realize it was just a flat tire, and you gotta go on the journey. The journey must go on, you know. And sometimes the journey involves other people that are playing a role in your twin flame journey. They're not, yeah, I'm not saying they're your twin flame. Not everybody has to be your twin flame, but they're playing certain role in your process, in your journey. So don't refuse them. Take them as they are. It's somebody sending them to you. Universe, Allah, God, call it whatever you want. Call God whatever you want to call him, but just believe there is a higher power sending this to you. We're just particles. That's what it means to be a twin flame, particle of each other, you know? So, sacral chakra guy is resurfaced completely. I told you guys in previous videos, yeah, that time when I was checking my text messages, remember I said, let's check together. And I checked it together with you guys without checking before I was recording live. I mean, yeah, not live for you because I uploaded video later, but I was recording without any, you know, scenario. And he didn't text me, but I told you I feel he will. And at that time, I stopped feeling him in my sacral chakra. I stopped. And then the feeling returned, and especially is stronger these past 2 weeks. And he's been calling me constantly, and I had seen him, I talked to him, and he's still not ready for commitment. But he's because I told him that I feel that my trust in him is much stronger than the trust that I have in my manifested twin, which is telling me something that I'm learning on this journey, is that manifested twin is really manifesting love on my twin flame, my organic twin, but at the same time he's causing me some sort of emotional distress, which comes from not trusting fully and feeling suspicious. And feeling of not trusting must come from intuition, from higher intuition, that this is not the person that I should be with, end up with, you know. And it gave me insight into what I had with sacral chakra guy was a full trust, full relaxation, full peace of mind. And where does that peace of mind come from? But from love, from pure organic raw love. And so vibration is just off with manifested twin. Everything seems to be perfect when it comes to him, how he, and how he treats me, but how he expresses his love, how he communicates in most of the time. But still vibration is like emotional feeling is not, something is off, something is not right. And that's here's, I want to make a point right now, right here, that's the thing with your twin, with your organic twin, what you call a runner, who you call a runner. Why we call them runners and we're chasers? It's not that black and white. Nobody's like going like really chasing after another. Yes, I know some of you messed up, you send them emails, you I'm just kidding. You didn't mess up. You just did what you wanted to do, what you thought was right at the time. And it was right. Don't blame yourself. Don't think that you did something stupid, or that you don't think that that was a bad choice. You did what you did, and be proud of what you did. And they, yes, and so what? They refused you. That's what I want to talk about right now. They refused you. Most of us call them runners because of their like running away from us in this form. Most of them have refused to have, some of them had relationships with their twins and then they ran away. Some of them never had any relationship with them. They completely denied you. They completely denied you any access to them. They sometimes were really rude to you, very mean to you. I've talked to people in community, and people sent me emails and asked me questions and told me their stories. And so this feeling of separation is heightened by feeling of being pushed away. They run away from you. They hurt you so badly by completely refusing you, denying you any access to them. Like it's more than just, they act like they really hate you sometimes. They act like they, and then they come back, but then they go again and they do that again, and they like keep running away from you. That's why we call them runners. And that's what I want to say here. So your organic twin is maybe completely refusing you, completely denied you, ran away from you, or was never even letting you approach them properly, not even giving you a slight chance. And that's the hardest part on this journey. Like, why do I even try with this person? This person hates me, hates my God. Seems like they hate my God. And sometimes they even said that. I mean, I had... I can't call them clients because I don't charge people for what I do, but people who shared their stories with me, my friends, my twin flame friends, who said that they really told them mean things. Their runner twins told them really mean things to push them away. And besides that, why they do this, why does the runner twin does this, why the energy between you and them is actually so strong that they have to run from the whole thing, is one thing. But the other thing about this is that, so if they refuse relationship with you, that means they refuse communication with you, they refused everything. But for you, why are you calling yourself a chaser? Why did you label yourself that you're the chaser and they're the runner? Is because even though they did all these things, you still feel that they're the right person for you. You just know they're your twin. You just feel besides all 3D crap they give you and make your life miserable and nightmare, and how much they hurt you, then you still feel, mark my words, feel, FEEL, that you still feel they're the right person for you. That's what I want to say here right now, is like vibrational feeling. Okay, so in between my organic twin and my manifested twin, I have sacral chakra guy, and he's the one who channeled my organic twin. He still does. I mean, he still does. Every time I talk to him, I can see that. I haven't told him about this, but I see that he's channeling my twin. I can still feel it. He's still doing it. The connection is back. I can feel that, and the sacral chakra is always now feeling him again, and he has resurfaced. So what I'm saying is, he did not refuse relationship with me. He did not, but actually, he's the one who insisted on it, but without commitment, of course. So it's like more, he gave me more than my organic twin. He gave me more in this. He offered love, he offered communication, he offered everything besides commitment. And so it's like he gave more, but vibration with him, the feeling with him, emotion that he evokes is positive, in a positive nature, giving me a positive vibe that and he did that. It was the right thing to do, that he was the right person to have a connection with. Same like with my twin, I feel my twin is right for me, but in 3D my twin is showing no sign of any interest in relationship. And then, well, he did, then he didn't. As I said, every runner is a little bit different, but most of them have that thing, they don't want to have relationship with you. So with sacral chakra guy, he did want to have relationship, not the commitment, but the feeling was right. And then with manifested twin is like, he wants the relationship, he wants commitment, he wants the communication, he wants to express love, he wants to show open, what do you say, have his heart on his sleeve. He wants to give everything that you want from your twin, but the feeling is wrong. The feeling is not there. And what I'm learning from this, and on this journey right now, tonight, is that I'm learning now to go back from my manifested twin, from my sacral chakra guy, all the way back to reflect on my organic twin and say, with him, I don't have any of it. I don't have, he doesn't want commitment. He doesn't want relationship. He doesn't want communication. He doesn't want to express his love. But the feeling is the strongest with him. So what I'm saying with this to you is, what I learned tonight is, it's all about what you feel. It's not what you think, who you think you should be with. We go back to the twin. And tonight, when I was driving my car back home, I heard that song. I haven't heard it in a long time, because she made a lot of new songs after that one, and it used to be on the radio all the time at the time when I had the experience with my twin flame, like had a talk with him, and it was December. It was really cold, and we talked in front of the mosque. It was very painful for me. Things I had to say to him and things he said back to me. It wasn't really a fight, but it was very, very, very hard communication for me, very hard moment for me. And the song that was playing today on the radio was like, that song December by Taylor Swift. I hope I can say that. I don't own any rights to this. Yeah, I'm just referencing to the song. So, when she says, and I go back to December and make it all right. I go back to that December. I go back to my twin and I say, with him, everything is wrong. But then inside of me, everything is right. The feeling is right. And that's the lesson I want to share with you tonight. Think about it hard. Because I see now from these other relations that I've allowed, not formed. I haven't formed them. If you understood that I'm forming relationships with someone, you didn't understand me. I'm not forming anything. I'm allowing everything, because the universe is sending these people to me. Allah is sending, God is sending these people on my way, on my journey. Who am I to kick them out of the way? It would be like if you're walking the street and someone is walking towards you, and you cross the path, and then you say, get away from the road, this is my road, you cannot be on it, this is my road, I own. They would tell you, wait a second, this is my road too. I mean, I'm allowed to be on this road, and you're not the only one who's on this, so you're not allowed to kick people out of your life because they show up in your life for a reason. They're here to so you can learn something from them. So like in the past, before your awakening, before your realization that you're twin flame in the first place, before you haven't even ever heard the term twin flame, and what made you hear the term, what made you learn about term was your twin flame. They pushed you into this direction because you were like, who the heck is this person? Why is this person creating this havoc in my head and my heart and what in my life? This is more than just a regular heartbreak, what this person is doing to me. So you came on Google probably, or you talked to people, or someone referenced to you twin flame, so you learned about it. Then you start opening more to this idea because it rings truth, because it is true. And then you went maybe in reverse because you were like, yeah, this can be true, this is maybe all some kind of new age thing, because I don't know, this is too tough, this is too hard. But then you keep coming back, and or you keep running into me or another person who made a video or something, and you keep saying like, yeah, it seems like it's maybe not, but then it feels like it is, and it is, it's true. You have a twin flame and you awaken to this idea, but before you awakened, you may had karmic partners, and now you realize those are karmic relationships, and now you can choose new relationships that they're not specifically, you cannot call them karmic. Now you can actually, you awaken now, you have a twin flame. So now if you have a relationship with someone besides your twin flame, you now know, you're aware the difference between before your awakening. Why we call them karmic partners is because back then you were clueless. You thought these people were real for you, and then you thought they broke your heart, or you broke their heart, you couldn't stand in the relationship. Then you met your twin, and that was a crossroads for you, and now you cannot go back. It's like when I tell people how I became Muslim, and how I tell them, once you know something, you cannot unknow that. You already know, and I cannot go back to when I was not Muslim, or when I didn't know something that I know, and when I didn't believe what I believe. I can't go back. I can't go backwards to not know what I know now, with the truth about Islam and Quran and all that. I cannot undo that anymore. I just know now, and even if I don't like some things, even sometimes, just like Christians get disappointed in the church, I get disappointed in the mosque sometimes. Life is not perfect, it's not ideal. Maybe religion is ideal, but the people are not. So like sometimes I feel like, oh man, but it is what it is. It's what I believe, because I can't undo my knowledge about it now, and my awareness of the God is really one. So I say to people, this is like, when you know how to ride a bike, and you cannot go back to when you didn't know how, when you were little and you didn't know how to ride a bike. Now you just know. You can't undo the skill that you have. So you just know there's your twin out there now, so you cannot be clueless in your karmic relationships anymore. Now these relationships are more meaningful if you have some. But you cannot completely refuse them either and say, oh, I don't want to be like in karmic relationships before. You're not. This is different now. Now you're aware, and you should accept people that come into your life. They're here to teach you the lessons. And also your karmic partners before, when you were not aware that you had twin flame, God was aware. God knew that you're twin. God created you as a one person and separated you into two bodies then. So God knows that you were twin, and even the karmic partners were there for a reason. They were your teachers too. You were the one who were clueless. You're the one who didn't know. I was the one who didn't know. We didn't know, but God knew. So these karmic partners, we should look back in the past and say, thank God this all happened, because I learned something from that. And it led me to my twin flame eventually. And now people that are in my life are also leading me to my twin flame. And they are. They are. You're learning from them. So anyway, sacral chakra guy is back, and I have refused many phone calls from him. I did talk to him another day, and I've been more like adamant now to be, if he wants commitment, because I cannot cheat. I'm not a cheater. I'm not going to cheat on energy of the other person. I don't want to cheat on manifested twin by any means. So I told Sacral Chakra guy that he needs to be more committed. He needs to give me commitment, and he's still not ready, but now he called again today many times and he wants to see me again, and I will give this another chance to see, because the feeling with him is much more relaxed. It's much more, it's giving me peace of mind, and I want to see why is this intuition with him so much more peaceful. I wish it was that peaceful with the manifested twin, but it's not. It just is not. It's just the vibration is off, emotional gut feeling is off, everything else is on. Communication is great. He's just a dream man, but I need to trust my initial feeling, my instincts, because they are the strongest in my organic twin. And what's this telling us again is that when the push comes to shove, when it comes down to the bottom line, we should, if we are ready to shut off everyone after we learn the lesson from them and shut off, and just like kind of like as if you go to school and you go to a certain class, like say you take a pottery class and then you're done, you learn, and then you graduate and go to a next class. If you're strong enough to let go and go to the next course of the study, then thank the person, thank them. If you cannot thank them personally, thank them in your heart, thank the universe for sending them your way, and then release them. But don't push them away initially. Give them a chance to show you why are they in your life, why were they sent on your path on this journey, because they're here to teach you something, and they are leading you in eventually to your twin. Because all comes down back to your twin. Everything comes back. You know that song that says everything comes back to you? Everything comes back to your twin again. You will see at the end that when you don't have a relationship with your twin, when you don't have communication or anything, it all comes down to that feeling that they're the right person. And that feeling is more important than being with anyone else. You can find a prince, and still prince can give you a horse and a castle, and I mean literally, I'm not just saying like in fairy tales, but I'm saying like if you want a prince that will give you a horse or a Mercedes, whatever is your kind of what your perception of prince is, whatever you want your prince to give you, he may give you all that you want, but if the feeling inside you is not peace, it's not giving you peace of mind in your heart, then all that they give you, all the words, all the love they give you is not going to be enough. So that takes you back to say, thank God, Alhamdulillah, thank for my twin. Thank you, God. Thank you, Source, for sending me my twin, because what I feel for my twin, what I feel that my twin is right for me, even though they deny it, is much more valuable than any relationship that I will ever have in this life that doesn't have such a strong feeling. So your twins are really inside of you. They live in that feeling that you have for them. So don't lose hope. Eventually they'll come around. They will. They must. Before they die, they must come around. And if they don't, if you're ready and they're not, in the worst case scenario for you right now is that they don't, that they refuse in this lifetime, they will have to come again in the next lifetime. But if they do this to you, if they refuse to reunite in this lifetime, then remember, they're your twin. There's a reason for that. Then it's their choice that their health doesn't want to join yet. It's like it's their choice. For both of you, you cannot become one with them until they're ready. Maybe their karmic cycle is not done yet. Maybe they need one more lifetime, and because you are their twin, you're gonna have to wait and go into next lifetime and meet them again. You're just gonna have to, because that's you have to wait for your birth. I told my manifested twin another day, the birds that don't leave there's types of birds that are married for life, and they have one pair, they're mates, which is another proof from God that twin flames do exist. He shows us example in animals. So these twin birds, these birds that are inseparable. If one breaks the wing, if one breaks the wing, that was funny. If one breaks the wing and it cannot fly, it cannot go to south in the winter, the other one will stay, stick with them. So this is like a twin flame. If your other half keeps pushing you around for the rest of your lifetime, and you have to stay with someone else, and you have to be with someone else because they simply refuse for the rest of their life, and then they will die, you will come back, they will come back. If they choose that path for you, there must be something they know you don't, about not finishing some business here, so they have to go back and come back. So you have no choice in it. You have to go because they're your health. Okay, my battery is low now, and I think this is enough. Keep in mind what I told you. This is kind of very deep, and it just was downloaded to me right now. So if it's complicated, sorry, but try to sort it out a little bit, okay? Love you guys. I'll keep informing you what's going on. I'm sorry I didn't give you more information about like 3D, what's really going on with me and my manifested twin. Organic twin is nowhere to be seen, just to let you know. Busy. He's busy with his business, I guess. I hope he's okay. And you guys think about what I told you, okay? And subscribe, like, comment. Welcome to send me emails. You can write to me at justsweethearts@gmail.com. Love you guys. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you.